Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at shiny Ninetales in the Galar Cup. Now, the thing about Ninetales that's changed is the fact that Fire Spin is stronger. So since I have this great IV shiny, take a look at that. That's just incredible. And the shiny looks just amazing. Ninetales is a pretty good Pokemon. Let's go ahead and just have a little fun here and see what we can do with it. We are going to be pairing it up with Shadow Quagsire and then regular Mandibuzz. Okay, so let's have a little fun here. I know I haven't been posting too much Go Battle League. That's because I have, crazy enough, I've just been skipping day after day, and I don't even care. It'll come down to the end of the day, winding down. That's when I like to tend to use to do my battles now. But I'm choosing to either just work out, play Sega, play my Game Boy Color, or just do anything else but to Go Battle League because of how broken it is, all right? And it is very, very frustrating with the frame skipping and the convenience of you just all of a sudden not being able to attack right when you're about to lose. Now, I'm not going to be complaining this whole video or nothing. I'm just giving you an idea why you're not seeing too much battles going on here. But with that said, let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. There'll be plenty of times where the game skips or does something a little wonky. So we might call it out when we see it there. Anyways, Mandibuzz, let's get it on. I named this one Pebbles, like in the Flintstones, you know. They got the bone through the hair. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and shield up this brine here on our Mandibuzz. They're going to be throwing another one. We're going to actually shield this one up as well. I did screw up, to be honest with you. I did not mean to use both shields. I mean, I wanted to keep it alive, but it is their last Pokemon, so we'll just go ahead and take that win there with that Mandibuzz in the back, as Quagsire did quick move it down there. All right, next game, we're going to be leading with Quagsire, met with a Shadow Steelix, which is going to be fantastic. They're going to go ahead and swap into their Whiscash here, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Mandibuzz. Now, the Ninetales, we do have, of course, Weather Ball Fire, and then we're going to be going with Psyshock on this one here, and it did do pretty good for me for this Galar Cup. Anyways, Mandibuzz out here up against the Whiscash. Now, more than likely, they do have Scold instead of Blizzard, so we don't have to really worry about that too much. Looks great here. And getting to the next Dark Pulse, we're going to go ahead and throw that immediately. And we're getting a shield out of them. Sounds good to me. Now, they could bait me with a Mud Bomb, and I was thinking they were probably going to do that. Son of a gun did it. I knew it, and I had a feeling in my gut, and I still shielded it up. All right, okay, yeah, got me, very good. So now this will more than likely be a Scold to take me out. Okay, down we go. You really did get me there. Gonna go ahead and bring in the Quagsire so we can get to the Mud Bomb as quick as possible. And of course, Ninetales is weak to Whiscash and its moves. They're shieldless while we're still holding on to one shield. Bringing in a, what do we got here? A Mantine. Okay, so going for Aerial Ace, and we're trying to hit this Stone Edge. I was waiting for them to maybe swap, but we're able to get it off, which is amazing here. And we're going to go ahead and swap into the Ninetales. They do swap immediately into their Steelix, and this is pretty much a wrap here, folks. So that Fire Spin is just doing so much more damage now. I do have a Shadow Ninetales, but I wanted to use this good IV shiny, and I actually did just power it up for this video too. Not like it took a whole bunch of power-ups or something like that, but I got it ready and made it. Next game, we're going to be met with a Greedent here. And we do need to look out for Trailblaze, which is going to one-shot us. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Mandibuzz, and they are going to be countering us with a Fairy Whimsicott. But we do have Aerial Ace. Whimsicott is going to be part grass, and that is doing quite a bit as we hit them with that Aerial Ace. So it's not like we're in the worst position in the world or anything like that. This is actually not bad at all here. And then we can also Fire Spin them down with Ninetales. There's that option as well. But we'll see if we're going to be able to take them out here. Going for another Aerial Ace, letting it go and taking the win without even using a shield. Incredible. Mandibuzz putting in that work for us. Bringing in a Turtonator, which is not bad again. Okay, we do have that Quagsire. Looks like they're going to be able to farm us down with that Incinerate and build up quite a bit of energy there. Going to go ahead and bring in the Quag. They immediately swap, and I know they're going to be going for Trailblaze, so I'm going to go ahead and shield it up and then swap into the Ninetales to kind of preserve it, as we do kind of need it to go up against that Turtonator. All right, hitting me with a Body Slam. They did raise their attack there. Of course, we're not going to be going for another Trailblaze. That would make no sense. Just spam me with Body Slam. And we're going to go ahead and just throw this Weather Ball here. We do resist the Turtonator's quick move, so we should be able to get to a Psyshock unless they want to throw, which is good too, because then they're using up that energy. But we are actually able to get to the Psyshock, and they're letting it go. And at this point, we got a nice little frame skip there. Yes, this is not the editing. This is the game freezing up. And we're going to be able to quick move them down after we do shield their charge move. Great. All right, moving it on to the next game here. Now, you could go with Aquatail Quagsire, which is going to be a community day, but I just prefer Stone Edge for now because of the coverage that it does give me. We're met with a Berserker. This is obviously good as we are super effective with that Mud Shot, and they are going to be shielding it up. Now, this thing can learn Trailblaze now, right? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. So they're going to be swapping as they do. Notice that I have Fire, bringing in a Gastrodon here. Got some great frame skipping going on there. Can we hit all of our bubbles? Okay. A lot of times it'll skip a frame when I really need to hit an excellent to actually take them out, and it would have been a nice clean KO. But since it skips a bunch, I hit a great, and then I'm not able to take them out. It's like, okay. Okay, this is a great game. They're going to be swapping into their Galarian Weezing. Super effective with the Psyshock, so we do have that option. Hitting me with a Sludge, which is just neutral damage. That move is actually pretty weak. Of course, it'll be good up against the Lowland Ninetales, but we're going to be the regular Kanto Fire type, so it's just doing kind of nothing really. Well, it's hurting. We'll go ahead and shield up that next one here. See if we can get a shield from them and bait them up here. Let's see what's going on. Or that's enough. All right, well, that's great. Immediately swapping into the Mandibuzz here. Hopefully this is going to be a Body Slam. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Hit me with Earth Power, I dare you, you know? So they're going to be bringing back the Berserker, and we're going to go for that Foul Play, doing a lot of damage. Their Gastrodon's really not healthy at all, so this is looking like a pretty good win for me here. Hitting a Trailblaze, and we're going to almost try to farm them down. Unfortunately, they're going to be throwing their next charge move, and we're shielding it up so we can go ahead and just spam them with the Aerial Ace here. And that is pretty much a wrap. We have a charge move left on our Ninetales, and we take them out and take that win there. Looking good. Moving it on to the next game. What are we going to see here? Oh, look at that. Mawile. Hey, got some nice skipping going on. So check this out. So they had Mawile into their Glissopod. Okay, so we're going to let it sit here. I'm not going to, cut it out. I'm not going to skip anything. This is directly into the next game. No algorithm, right? Oh, yeah. It's good for me. Look, another Mawile. Check this out, though. Check this out. Into Glissopod. But there's no algorithm. Oh, and that's just a coincidence out of all the people, right? That's the argument. So we'll leave it at that. We already know what it is. It's good for me. I'll take a Mawile lead with the Quagsire into this swap here with a Mandibuzz. No problem. But there's no freaking way, okay? And I get it. There's a chance for people to have the same team, but no. Okay. Anyways, they're going to be bringing in that Mawile, which is going to be resisting all of our moves here. We're just going to go ahead and throw the Foul Play or the Dark Pulse there. Still doing a good amount of damage as Shadow Mawile can't take a hit unless it's Dragon or something like that. So we'll let that go, bringing in the Ninetales as we're going to be able to do even more damage with our Fire Spin. We can let everything go. Oh yeah, play rough, no problem. What you got in the back? It looks like a Drifblim. All right, Drifblim. All right, sounds good to me. So we're going to be getting a shield out of them there, and unfortunately not able to get to the next one. I think we're going to want to shield this up so we can get a shield out of them here. Hitting me with an Icy Wind and lowering our attack and letting that go as they should. Pretty good call there. It's not like a very big mystery. I figured at this point we're going to go ahead and just Stone Edge them. They let it go, and we're looking great. Now we got to go ahead and quick move down that Shadow Mawile, and we take the win. All right. Oh yeah, no algorithm. Next game, we have a mirror match, Quag versus Quag. Now I do believe mine has low attack. It's got those PvP IVs, so I'll probably lose all the CMP, especially if it's going to be skipping frames like that. I'm definitely going to be losing for frickin' sure. All right, gonna go for a Mud Bomb just like they did too, and they're letting it go. All right, so tell me this. Okay, now we get there at the same time. Never mind. I've had a few games where it's a mirror match like this, same moves, but they get there way ahead of me. It's like, no. No. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Anyways, down they go, and we have used no shields. They're bringing in a Charge-a-Bug. Okie dokie. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Foul Play. Did I call it Dark Pulse? Son of a gun. Yeah, it's Foul Play. You know what I meant by that. Oops. All right, so look at them. Wow, look at that. They can't attack. Ain't that something? That's a first. I'm not in the best position, and then, you know, all of a sudden they just freeze it up. Now, yes, there are people out here cheating and taking advantage of others by freezing their game so they can't attack, but a lot of times the game can just straight up freeze like this too, okay? Go Battle League is an absolute mess. I have no idea what Niantic is doing. I really have no idea why they're not focusing on making this better, and instead it's just getting worse and worse as the seasons go on. It's just insane, and they're trying to push it as if, you know, yeah, everybody get involved, PvP, come on, it's fun, you know, esport my ass. Yeah, oh, okay. Anyways, it's just wild to me, you know? You'd think you get on that right away and fix it, but they just keep letting it go as if, huh? What's the problem? What? No big deal. All right, so we have the Quagsire going down. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Mandibuzz to farm them down here. It's going to be quite a bit of energy. Hopefully they don't have Blizzard. I think they've already revealed that they have Scald. Yeah, we're good. Farming them down. 2 shields on both ends. A lot of energy. Looks like some frame skipping going on here. Going for the foul play. And it's not looking too great here because we do have Ninetales. So we're just going to kind of stay where we are for now. And hopefully we can call a Surf. Got 2 shields. Oh no, that's not particularly great. All right, bringing in Ninetales, getting to the Weather Ball here. Do they want to shield this up? Can Ninetales pull this off for us? Getting the last shield. And we still have 2 ourselves. Of course we're going to be using this here. And can we farm them down? Oh no, they have 1 more shield left. Okay. Screwing up all over the place like this game's frame skip going on here. Hitting that Weather Ball. Now we get the last shield. They swap. They do have a... What is that? A Togetic. Okay, this is our last battle then, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and go for that Psyshock, or for the Weather Ball. And this could be an Ancient Power. Shielding it up, it is an Aerial Ace. Okay, that's good. So another Aerial Ace, farm them up a little bit more, get 2 Weather Balls, and then take the win. Oh my goodness, this is exactly what we're going to have to do. Can we take them out with a Weather Ball? That is the question. Water type. They have no health, so I do believe yes. So there you have it, folks. Ninetales, new updated Fire Spin, looking pretty good and clean with that shiny. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.